Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil lay inside your box now while the angels fly over my headstone.
Yes, and we are back again with this motherfucking illustrious, amazing, and omnipotent podcast, The God's Hour. We're back, bitches, and I would like to wish everybody, happy holidays and stuff like that as the year draws to a close and we get ready for the next year. We're not. We're obviously gonna be spending fucking shit on decorations like Christmas trees, pumpkin pies, cheesecakes, and shit that statistically leaves Americans about a pound or two heavier than they were before. But that's statistically speaking, because we all know a motherfucker gonna gain about 10, 15 pounds between November and the end of January. From New Year's, Thanksgiving, and of course, Christmas. The Harder They Fall is out today, and it's very interesting. I don't know when's the last time a movie was released on a Wednesday that you could see in the theaters, but it's kind of interesting. This movie seems like a Quentin Tarantino ripoff of like Django or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, this movie looks interesting. We have the homie from Get Out. We have Idris Elba. I want to say that's Regina King, right? Yeah, Regina King. Lakeith Stanfield is his name. We got Damon Wayans Jr., Zazie Beetz, and a couple other people I'm not familiar with. But I'm gonna check this movie out solely because they're freeing the black man in the movie. Yes, free the black man, and then it's about a gang, según. So, The Harder They Fall was promoted all over the Chris Brown URL battles that they had at Chris Breezy's mansion. The battle that they had featuring Clips and Chess was actually very dope. I like that just because I really love the battle just because Clips and Chess seems like it happened already or it should have happened already. I don't know if they battled before, because I'm not going to look it up right now. I should have did that before. It was a really dope battle. I feel like Clips got Chess 2-1, and Chess had some pretty dope bars too. He just kept laughing, and Clips overpowered Chess with his humor and his jokes and all that. Chess couldn't even get a lot of his fucking bars going just because Clips and like the crowd were saying shit too. I mean, it's cool if it's appropriate. I just feel like once you let your opponent get in your head like that, the whole battle and shit like that, you lost. Like, I don't give a fuck what you said. Chess was really really weighed down. His bars were weighed down by the crowd. And that's another thing I don't like, where the crowd is too involved with the shit. In some instances, it's cool. I just think it didn't really gel over well. And also, too, Clips had like a whole Nunu scheme that just seemed fake. And Nunu was talking through like Clips' whole third, and it was a good battle for something that they just dropped on YouTube. I feel like they did that just for publicity and just to get some views, because I really don't see them taking those battles seriously, like locking them away on the URL app and hoping people pay for the subscription so they could see it. So there's that. I want to have a light podcast today just because the first three were kind of not heavy, but we talked about some real shit. So the San Francisco housing project, it was a 500 unit apartment building project they wanted to build at this Nordstrom parking lot in San Francisco. They shut it down, and I'm glad they did, because all these fucking developers want to make all these buildings and shit when San Francisco has some of the highest homeless or whatever rates, like the highest, like a high homeless percentage. And they even had a task force of people to go and take down encampments and kick people out of tents and shit like that. And San Francisco still has a shitload of encampments and tents out there. So hopefully they get their shit together, because if they're gonna be building all these houses and apartments and shit, they need to equally build shelters or rehabilitation centers or something for these people to find jobs, for these homeless people to find food and water and shelter, so they can be reintroduced into society as law-abiding citizens, not people who just get fucking thrown to the wayside by the system and shit like that. So hopefully San Francisco gets their shit together. And 9 cities are gonna be submerged in water by 2030 due to climate change, such as the Netherlands, Savannah, Georgia, Nolens, and a couple other places. And a lot of people say it's due to climate change, but really what it is the earth is constantly moving 1,000 miles an hour, spinning around. So yeah, shit is gonna change. Nothing's gonna stay the same. Mountains are gonna fall, mountains are gonna build, islands are gonna be formed, places are gonna submerge. I don't think it's solely because of climate change. 50% of me wants to believe in climate change, and 50% of me wants to say it's political bullshit that they try to put on the world. But that's some crazy shit right there. Ethiopia declares state of emergency as rebels are taking over cities and they're drawing the Ethiopian army back. Ethiopia is calling its citizens to arms to defend the capital. It's looking like a whole civil war is what they're not mentioning that Ethiopia is in right now. So prayers up for Ethiopia and their people. I hope that everything works itself out. I pray that we can get some sort of understanding and middle ground here before, we have to call in big brothers and shit like that, because small battles turn into big fucking wars if we don't check that shit. Just look at World War. Look at all the war. Just look at everything, man. It's always a snowball effect where we let little shit slide and then it becomes a big fucking thing. So hopefully everything gets settled out fine. The Shiba Inu on the Doge coin turned 16. Ain't that crazy? Holy shit, that Shiba Inu is like on its last years, bro. I pray another 16 years for that dog, man. That dog is cute. It's that famous meme where it's like side-eyeing and shit. It's like, like it's hilarious, man. I love Shiba Inus. I want to say, Presley, aren't you a Shiba Inu, my little boy, buddy? My little baby, my little sunrise of the sky, buddy. He has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. It's all right, buddy. It's all right. Any dog is a friend of Presley, right, Presley? No, you don't give a fuck. All right. On a not so serious, on some funny shit. I just wanted to get into this Western Union bullshit. You know, back in the day, drug dealers made a lot of money, sent them anonymously through Western Union, and with the technological age and the pandemic, there's like no Western Union, ATMs or no Western Union machines anymore. And fuck whoever uses Western Union. I had to get my last check from Frito-Lay through Western Union, and it was just some bullshit. It was like such a hassle, bruh. And if you never dealt with Western Union, oh my God, just count yourself lucky. I couldn't believe, I'm glad I went through it just to see like what it was, because I thought Western Union was like a credit union or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's some bullshit. But yeah, fuck Western Union. Joe Rogan needs to figure out what the fuck he's gonna do. In my opinion, he's losing a lot of fans and a lot of money with this Spotify deal. I know it was X amount of millions. He should have never have done that fucking deal. I don't know why he did that. Do you know how many fucking episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast I watched live when they were happening? And I was so happy I gotta watch them again and again and again. People like Dice Clay, Joey Diaz, the one and only Anthony Bourdain and Charlie Murphy episodes that they took down. They took down so many fucking episodes that were awesome. And if you try to listen to them on Spotify, you can't. I don't know what the fucking deal is, but Joe Rogan, fuck that deal. Go solo again. Link back up with Jamie and get this show back on YouTube, man. Fuck Spotify. Spotify has this thing where they sign people and they fuck everything up that they just fucking fuck shit up. And then they only give you like 5 racks for 1 million streams. What the fuck is that? These motherfuckers wonder why I don't fuck with Spotify. Fuck Spotify. They're like on the bottom tier fucking, what is it, DSP platforms. Like when they want, as far as payouts, how you gonna get paid and shit? Fuck them. It's just some bullshit, man. I've been cleaning my act up, man, getting sober. You know, I've smoked marijuana for like 9 years. I've been smoking weed for such a long time. And I never, ever thought I'd see the day where I didn't like it anymore. Like maybe a week ago or something, I got high. And it wasn't like how it usually is for me, where I could just chill out and relax and be all giggles. No, man, this shit was giving me anxiety. It started giving me like, if you've ever done mushrooms, there's a part where right before you start tripping, you feel drowsy, you start yawning and shit, and your heart could speed up too. Your heart rate could increase and shit like that. Right before you start tripping, and right before you start tripping, that's how I felt. I didn't feel like how I usually would getting stoned. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna smoke again, but I'm definitely not smoking right now, cause that's some bullshit to me. I kind of stopped drinking too because y'all know I love Hennessy. I've fucking been drinking Hennessy pretty much since, what is it, Tally the Corpses, since Tally the Corpses. And I don't even like drinking either. Like, drinking doesn't even do it for me either. Like, whatever it was I liked about drinking, I don't like it anymore. And it's just weird. I never thought I'd get to this place to where I don't need to be getting high anymore. I thought I always, not that I always needed to get high, but it was part of my day, like coffee or something. Like, oh, if I don't smoke weed, like, my whole day is fucked up. Like, that's kind of what it was. So, irregardless, I would like to thank God because sometimes we don't know the blessings that are bestowed upon us when we get blessed, you know what I mean? And y'all know I'm not crazy religious, but I believe in God heavy, and I'm a very spiritual person. So I'm not seeing this as like a 12-step thing, like, oh, I'm getting clean and all this. It's just whatever I was doing before isn't doing it for me like it was. So I'm just not gonna do it anymore. And who gives a fuck, right? Like, everybody should be clean, at least for once in a while. And let me tell you this. I stopped smoking when I was like 16. What was I, 16? I must have been. Shit, I got a burp. I just ate a fantastic fucking Subway sandwich like an hour or two ago. Super delicious. Had an Italian BMT on jalapeno cheddar. But yeah, like, I don't know. So we done with the drugs for now, ladies and gentlemen. And I bought cigarettes like an asshole. I bought American Spirits because, I'm a fucking dirty fucking white hillbilly at heart, paisa motherfucker. And I'm gonna only try to smoke one cigarette a day, just until I feel like I don't need to smoke anymore, because smoking is some Gemini shit. Shout out to all my Geminis out there. Woo! Third house shit. What is it? Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this pack that I have. Try to only smoke one cigarette a day. And hope for the best, man. That's all we could do. Hope for the best. And just, I've tried therapy. I've tried different things, but I feel like none of that is good for me. Like, not that it's good for me, but it don't click with me. Like, the fact that people will, well, how do you feel? Oh, what if they did? And like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of that. You really think by talking to me about your bullshit, you think I'm gonna fucking stop what I'm doing or just because you said? For, like, these people that haven't been through half of the shit I've been through want to tell me about their usage when it's really, they haven't been through shit. They haven't lost 3 friends to suicide before they were 20. They never fucking grew up the way I did. Like, I just know these things for a fact. When I talk to them, I could listen to people's voice and just know shit off the bat. So if therapy and all that's not working with you, fuck that. Talk to your homies, talk to your family, or you could even talk to yourself, bruh, if you want to clean up and get sober and all that. But yeah, the Anaheim Ducks beat the Devils 4-0, man. My fucking Anaheim Ducks. Y'all should fucking go back to, or were they the Disney Ducks or some shit like that? The Mighty Ducks. They were the fucking, what the fuck did I say? The Disney Ducks. They were the fucking Mighty Ducks, bruh. And then now they're not sponsored by Walt Disney. I don't know what's up with Walt Disney. You don't fuck with Anaheim no more. You don't fuck. Y'all don't got love for Anaheim and California. So, that's crazy. These fucking dope fiends want old school heroin back. I actually read that they want old school heroin, man. They want that Frank Lucas. They want that Blue Magic. They want that Boudet. They want that Chivo, my nigga. What the fuck is this? I would not see the day where dope fiends would want heroin over fentanyl. Now that's another thing. Fentanyl found its fucking way into the weed, the heroin, the cocaine, and all this, the pills, all this other shit that I don't partake in anymore because of this shit right here. They're fucking spiking the pipeline with all this shit that can kill you, bruh. How many of our beloved brothers and sisters have died due to overdoses? Too many of them, if you fucking ask me, bruh. So I'm not a dope fiend, but I stand with the dope fiends, and let's bring the old school heroin back. Let's get this fentanyl shit the fuck out of here. And yeah, we just gotta pray for these guys, bro. And if we can't get the heroin back, let's just cut heroin altogether. Fuck it. No more heroin for nobody then. If it ain't gonna be good, then it ain't gonna be sold. How about that? Let's put that on a shirt. If it ain't good, let's not do it. Fuck it. Ooh, look at this shit. Henry Ruggs III from the fucking Raiders was driving at 156 miles an hour. He crashed at 127 and killed one person. That's like 2 different charges, bro. That's fucking reckless driving on top of first-degree murder, bro. Like, why do y'all need to be going 156? I understand going 100 when you're late for work and shit like that in certain instances, but 156, bro, you got to be going super sport in that bitch, bro. You got to be driving like a Porsche or something like that, bro, because that's crazy. In my opinion, if you get behind the wheel of a car and you crash and you kill someone and you live, you are fully responsible for that. And I mean, by law you are, but some people, I was seeing some people like prayers up for Henry Ruggs and all this shit, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? What about the person that fucking died? What are you talking about? Oh, the fucking Raiders. Fuck the Raiders, bruh. We got one person dead over this bullshit, and nobody's even looking at that. So that's some bullshit, People give a fuck about the Raiders, yet John Madden is somewhere quiet as a fucking church mouse, not saying shit. That should tell you something. Aaron Rodgers tests positive for COVID after being unvaccinated his whole fucking life. And I feel, bro, you know what I mean? Even though he was supposed to be vaccinated or whatever the fuck it was, I mean, that's on them, but I was unvaccinated when I got it, and I'm still unvaccinated now, bro, because, they're coming out with this propaganda. Oh, the we'll wait and see people are getting smaller and smaller. The more people are getting vaccinated, and it's like, well, no shit, because y'all put in fucking bullshit in the news all day, every day. The vaccine's better. We got the Pfizer, we got the Weiser, we got the Cider, we got all this shit. New studies are coming out that, whatever, man. It's all propaganda to me at the end of the day. And on top of that shit, they're making it seem like kids anyone can get vaccinated now. They're saying children from 5 to 11 can get the Pfizer now. From Walgreens, CVS, any place that has a pharmacy. I know Target, they're fucking giving the vaccine shots out. And I'm still gonna be waiting, bruh. I'm still gonna not get vaccinated. You know why? Because motherfuckers have, you know what it is? It's just like any other drug, is what they're not telling you. They make these vaccines somewhere in a fucking lab, like Breaking Bad. just guessing, bro. Oh, well, we know this, we know what we're doing, but we don't really fucking know what we're doing, right? So, shouts out to Aaron Rodgers. I believe in freedom of speech. But now you're COVID positive, buddy, so we'll see where that shit takes you. Papa John's will not leave Papa John's alone. This fucking maniac, Papayon, over here, this dude is weird, bro. He sold like all his Papa John's stock, obviously, because that shit was plummeting like a fuck. It probably went down 40% after they found out he called somebody a nigger or some shit like that. Fuck Papa John's, bruh. Fuck him and his bullshit. I hope he fucking just disappears from fucking the media altogether, bruh, because this dude is wild. He's a super narcissistico, bruh. Like, swear. This dude's over here trying all the new pizza flavors that Papa John's came out. He's buying all the chicken wings. He's testing out all the cheesy breads. He's giving fucking one bite reviews on YouTube talking about, yo, I need to be back in Papa John's and shit. Let me tell you something, Papa John, formerly of Papa John's. You're not ever gonna step back and get paid by these motherfuckers again. Why? Because you fucking blew it. No black person is ever gonna fucking feel comfortable at a Papa John's again. And let me tell you something. Papa John's is super overpriced, bruh. Papa John's was like the Super Bowl pizza staple, bruh. Like, that was all it was. Papa John's, you get the fucking family special with the wings on Super Bowl Sunday. That's all it was for years and years. Real raza, we're either eating one of three things. We're either eating fucking Pizza Hut or Domino's, or we're using fucking Little Caesars as a backup. Not us, because we're right down the street from Graziano's and we fuck with real Italian people, real Italian recipes and families. We fuck with the mafia, the Sicilian mafia, the American mafia, La Cosa Nostra, all that shit, bro. We fucking with that. And if no one knew, the Italians are really the Mexicans of white people, if you want to keep it clear. Like, Mexicans and Italian got more in common than Mexicans and anybody else, in my opinion. Probably because our peoples fucking do whatever we want when necessary for us. Kidnap people, make money, entrepreneurs. I'm not saying we're all good, but I'm not saying we're all bad. Jay-Z has finally joined Instagram. Isn't that some shit? And his first post was, if you haven't guessed it, they fucking promoted the poster for The Harder They Fall. That's interesting. Jay-Z said, y'all gonna get this work. He gonna get this work is what Jay-Z said on his IG. And they're saying that he might even get more followers than Beyonce. That's like a fucking philanthropist's dream right there, to get fucking more fucking followers on IG than Beyonce. Holy shit. Holy shit. He's on the Don DeMarco. The Don Juan DeMarco. Fuck yeah, I love that song. Shouts out to Jay-Z, man. Hopefully he gives me a good look. He signs the boy. I get a title deal or something. Jay-Z, get at me, dog. I'll do a podcast. I'll do an album. I'll do half a podcast and half an album. Fuck you. You want to do a one-time thing? It don't matter to me, bro. I fuck with Jay-Z. And I fuck with Beyonce. She's super beautiful. My sister loves her and her music. We love Destiny's Child ever since we was Destiny's Children and shit like that. And, you know, sing my name. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bruh. Shout out Instagram, too. Instagram has actually improved since, you know, I started my Instagram like in 2013, summer of 2013, and it's grown immensely. I remember the shitty ass like 7 filters they had before, and it was just super lame. But now it's like since like Facebook bought Instagram out, or however that went, I feel like Twitter and Instagram have significantly improved. Instagram, I feel like they've taken better advantage of their social media usage and shit like that. Twitter a little less, but Twitter's like its own little world. You know, like all the social media apps are like their own worlds and shit, you know what I mean? What else we got? Hold up, let me take another sip of that water. Michelle Wu. Michelle Wu, man. The first woman of color to win mayor of Boston, Massachusetts. Isn't that some shit, bruh? Blew everybody out of the water with that shit. She actually looks pretty beautiful, too, in my opinion. I just didn't think it would take like 2,000 years for a woman of color to win mayor of Boston. That's huge. That's a milestone. They should give her chocolates and ribbons and flowers and balloons and fucking trampolines and shit like that. Because that's a real fucking accomplishment right there, bruh. Pokemon cards are in a crisis. Every Friday, I go to Target and I try to get some Pokemon cards just for the fucking sake of getting some, bruh. Not even to sell them or none of that. These asshole motherfucking scalpers are just running rampant with their bullshit. They wanna flip these cards and get $2,000 for one card and all that shit. It's preposterous, bruh. It's really crazy that the whole trading card game got completely steamrolled by the pandemic. All the Magic cards are you know, there's barely, I mean, who the fuck collects Magic cards? Like, really? What are you, 5? Fucking no one gives a fuck about those. The baseball cards are flying. All the sports cards are flying off the fucking shelves too. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's like barely 2 packs when you go there hanging in there, but there's no Pokemon cards. I've actually gotten some like bootleg ass packs that third-party vendors put together and shit like that. Super lame. Super whack when they charge you like $12 for cards that are worth like 5 cents. Bullshit. That's some bullshit. And then Walmart locked them motherfuckers up. They said, fuck no, we not letting nobody touch these shits unless you ask somebody. So, hopefully, in a year, everything, you know, there'll be a lot more Pokemon cards. But Pokemon is smart, bruh. They're just coming out with new fucking packs, new decks, like, every month now. I said, fuck that shit. If these motherfuckers are paying, we creating, bruh. And they came out with Shining Fates, Chilling Reign, and like a bunch of, like 3 or 4 more new sets of cards for fans to buy, and there's still like all the Elite Trainer boxes are like almost $100 each, any one of them, except like Chilling Reign. Like no one, it's funny because no one gives a fuck about Chilling Reign, and they even added Battle Styles. Battle Styles is pretty popular too. That's just some crazy shit though, that I would never see the day where all the Pokemon cards are gone, brother. Right after I take mushrooms and I want to buy some too, like, they would be gone. So fucking stupid. Fucking lame. The LGBTQ community has forgiven the baby for his comments, but they're still saying, fuck Dave Chappelle. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that? Dave Chappelle had an awesome joke where he said, you could kill a nigga and get away with it, but you can't make fun of gay people. That's fucking crazy. And the LGBTQ community is proving his point by forgiving the baby just because he fucking went on a stupid ass meeting with them and had a little understanding with those fucking people. And they're still saying Dave Chappelle. So what I have to say to that is, I fuck with the LGBTQ community. I have all them letters in my family. I have lesbians, gays, bi, all that shit. Except maybe not trans. Or maybe not that I know of. But I know for sure my uncle's a cocksucker who likes to paint his fucking nails and dress himself in a wig every night and shit while no one's looking. So fuck him too. But I got no problem with the community. I just think it's ironic that the joke Dave Chappelle made about them and they just proved him right. And it's scary, bro. Like, what do we, like the same thing with the Jewish community, like same thing they did with Nick Cannon when he said his shit about Jews or whatever, and then they canceled his ass. They pulled the plug on Wild 'N Out. And it's like, yeah, you could do that with Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon has to report to Viacom, but Dave Chappelle don't gotta fucking report to nobody, bruh. So basically, Dave Chappelle could give less of a fuck, get more money, and that's what these people are not understanding. If the LGBTQ would try to get an understanding with Dave Chappelle instead of shitting on him every time they got, we would be getting somewhere, and we could bridge the gap between minority groups. But these fucking white fucking dickheads who control the world, they want to push and spin their agendas in their own fucking way, which is lame. It's just lame to me, bro. Why y'all gotta do that? It's uncalled for. If this were the other way around, the LGBT community would fucking talk all kinds of shit about black people and all this shit. They're just trying to ingratiate themselves with the black community as best as they can, but they still want to shit on Dave Chappelle, which is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, y'all. That's some bullshit. It's really some bullshit. Let me get some water real quick. Thankfully, we're just right here. So, you know, that shit is fucking crazy. Fuck all that though. I got new music on the way, guys. I've been working with new producers. New faces are gonna be inducted into the world of La Merca Superior with your boy Big Serbs. I have so much shit in the works. I got a Korean producer, South Korean producer. He goes by the name of DJ Adobe Premiere. We got something super special in the works, but don't tell anybody. Shh. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. If you tell anybody, I'm gonna come after you and I'm gonna fucking leave you wherever I find you, okay? So basically, I just got a whole bunch of dope shit in the works. I'm so excited. I got not only music being produced by me, other people, but I'm more focused, guys, and I think that's a nail I want to drive to the coffin. Like, you know, I was working with my cousin Fasen and obviously the Leva Chava, but you know, I'ma forever love those guys, appreciate them for everything that they did for me, all the music, all the laughs, all the bullshit, awesome, great, right? But there needs to be a point where we need to get really serious. You can't just go hard for 2 years and then fucking stop. That's the tortoise in the hare. Some people want to be the hare. They want to win the race as fast as they can and get their carrots. Versus me, I like taking my time. I want to make sure every step is calculated. I don't want to run too fast, hit a wall, hit a trap, something, bro, get shot. I don't want to do none of that, bro. I want to take my time, be the abbot that I am, and do my music my way. And you should too. If you have people around you that's just like on some bullshit and they don't they're not reciprocating your energy, fuck them, bruh. Fuck that energy. Make your own. We doing some new shit. Why? Because y'all niggas have gotta be fucking kidding me. Of all the fucking time and energy I spent into this Bridge City shit, and for y'all niggas to just leave, like y'all niggas didn't even like leave, like y'all niggas didn't even leave me. Y'all niggas left the whole movement and fucking started fucking with Diesel and his bullshit. Let me just give a special shout out to Diesel. Fuck you, dog. I don't give a fuck about you. We are not homies. I don't want to be cool with you unless you apologize to me and my cousin. And if that doesn't happen, then we're not homies and music ain't gonna be made. So, until then, no, there's no Bridge City. Fuck it. But we do have that Bridge City trap. Hey, my cousin Foster. I dropped that shit because I told my cousin for years now, let's work on this, let's drop it. He fucking gave me the runaround, beating behind the bush, pussyfooting around. Well, guess what, cousin? I put it together and I dropped it. And guess what? I got copywritten in 3 fucking beats, bruh. Fuck them niggas too. So, go listen to it. I worked very hard, very, very hard on that album for years now. I spent fucking months just mixing this shit, trying to get it right. So if you guys ain't down with that, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? And let's just be real, y'all. Y'all over here, Chava over here stealing my songs and shit, not crediting me. That ain't cool, bruh. Chava Style, shame on you, bruh. You could have called me, you could have hit me up, you could have shot me some Fetty, you could have came to my house and we could have worked something out. But you have motherfuckers like Alok and all Amic and Weapon and all these other fags that are in your ear telling you don't fuck with me or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck all them niggas too, bruh. See, that's the thing. If you have a real close relationship with someone that could make you some real fucking money, you should probably try to work your whatever problems you have out with that person instead of thinking you're King Kong or like, I don't know who the fuck this nigga thinks he is, taking my music that I made, that fucking I worked my ass off to make. Just take it and fucking put a new name on it. Like, nigga, you can't buy a fucking 12-pack of Coca-Cola and rebrand it as Chava's Coke soda and fucking sell it to your friends. It's not gonna happen, bruh. It's just not. And if they do, you're only gonna get like fucking like $5 profits and shit like that. Because snake niggas end up in the grave, nigga. And really, that's really all I have to say about that. I really wish them niggas luck on whatever they do, because whatever they're gonna do has to be without me for now, because niggas need to learn their lesson. Niggas need to learn lessons about disloyalty and being fucking Levi's in instances where they shouldn't be. And I just got a surprise for y'all today, you know, and a lot more plates are going out. Fuck Al Davino, Uncle Tom, SD Knack, The Hidden Bitch Face, Darker, all these other Levi's that owe me my money. Fuck Crime Apple 2, stealing my flow, Mugs, that cocksucking Levi 2, Ram Chami, you know, we'll get at you in a second. And your old snooze, I don't like you either. The God Fahim. I don't want any problems with you, bruh. You making me feel like you got a problem with me. Y'all niggas should look at my fucking resume and see how many motherfuckers I done waxed, buried on this I've buried producers and rappers. Anybody get the smoke. If you're a producer and you're picking sides on shit where niggas need to check themselves, y'all niggas get a play too. Get in line. I'm serving everybody fucking this year and next year. Y'all motherfuckers have no fucking idea what I have in store for y'all. I promise you guys need to get your shit together because I'm not fucking around with anybody. You guys understand what I'm saying? Don't disrespect me and feel like you can be around me and my energy. Fuck that. That's not gonna happen. I work too fucking hard and I've fucking been too solid of a nigga to be marginalized by these fucking levas that fucking they fucking got handouts. I've never gotten a handout. No DJs have ever hit me up talking about come and do a show at my station that no one gives a fuck about. Nobody, I've never fucking been anywhere close to New York where I knew 100 niggas that knew 100 niggas that knew Jay-Z. You know what I mean? This is La Merca Superior. This is Big Serbs. Fuck anybody who thinks they could fuck with me. And with that, fuck everybody. This is the God's Hour.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil lay inside your box now while the angels fly over my headstone.